Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Starstream 1988, and today I bring you a review on Bandai's Power Rangers Megaforce, and this is your Robo Knight. Very, very cool figure. I like these a lot. I know that I'm in the minority, but I do like these. I think they're very cool. And I know I say that being in the minority because a lot of people like these, and they want them to be more close to the original Japanese look in terms of them being skinny and not muscle bound. Some people have even said, I've seen reviews, oh, they're stupid muscle bound. Well, I guess if you're not muscle bound yourself, then anything else you're gonna think they're stupid. I don't know, I'm just saying, it's just an opinion. I'm personally not like a muscle bound person or anything, but I do like it. I think it looks cool. I'm a big geek in terms of superheroes, and I know they're very different, but at the end of the day, to me, it's the genre. It's the whole fantasy superheroes and stuff like that. And let's not forget that guys like Jason and even Jason David Frank. I mean, they're pretty muscular guys, and even inside the costume, you can kind of see that a little bit. In some scenes on it, obviously. But anyway, enough about that. The back of the package, I always start. And then the top just has a little bit on how he actually comes. So obviously we'll never see this in TV. This is, again, it's a toy, obviously. So, but this is their regular foam, and then I'll never display him like this. Honestly, he'll always have off his battle armor. But I guess it's for playability things. Like there's a couple different things you can do and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And then obviously here's the front of the package there. Very, very nice. Yeah, he's really cool. It's been some, like I said, a couple of reviews out there on these guys, and they seem to be hit or miss with certain people. And I've gotten quite a few comments on people saying, "No, I don't like it. It's too muscle bound." That's cool. It is what it is. I personally like them. I think they look very nice. I do like this stuff. So anyway, let's crack them open and let's check them out. Okay, and we are back. I was playing around with it a little bit. There's a feature that the instruction manual shows you. They kind of wants you to do. It has to do with his weapons there. Unfortunately, you're supposed to almost make, with these little peg holes and stuff like that, pegs and peg holes, supposed to almost make the header version of the toy. And it's really kind of like a shield thing, and the back of his weapon, when it's in gun mode, would hold the shield. And then obviously you would put that in his hand there, and you have some cool type of shield. Fortunately, it doesn't work. The pegs just don't hold at all. I swear to God, the only thing I could see doing is maybe super gluing it. But again, I'm never going to display it that way. I did kind of want to show you guys the way the thing looked. See, here's one portion of it, how it's supposed to look like the toy when the arms are folded into the head and so forth and so on. But it just didn't work, unfortunately. So, and I think I've seen other reviewers say that they had the same issue with theirs. So it's kind of crappy. I wouldn't say it's as bad as the Armored Red Ranger's shield, the one that Tommy gives him from the Green Ranger. But because that was pretty bad too. But yeah, so there you go. He comes again with his gun. Then he has his gun when he forms into the sword, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad they at least painted that, gave it a little bit of a different look, so it doesn't look just one big piece of gray plastic. If you want to, take the time, you can obviously paint it yourself and do some extra colors. There's some black on the grip, I believe, and a little bit of gold and stuff like that. So you could do that if you like. Same thing with his morpher communicator. It has no detail, so you can paint the eyes if you so like and display it that way. I might, if I'm bored, I might do little touch-ups here and there. But so anyway, so now back to the figure. I'm pretty standard to one of these armored. One thing too, it's kind of like, actually, as I was, sometimes I go back and I hear my intro again as I'm opening a box, and the one thing that just occurred to me, this isn't, I guess the reason I like it too is because I own a lot of the original 8-inch figures, and they're all muscle bound like this. And I know those were strictly for the American market, but I like them. I like them a lot. I mean, they bring back 20 years of it's like, wow, memories and stuff like that. And so the way I appreciate these even more now, just for the fact that they do look like the originals. Obviously, they're not the same height. They're too short. I think these are guys that are like an inch and a half shorter. But I do appreciate it. So yeah, so in terms of articulation, again, I'll kind of go through this one too, because the last time I did one of these was the Red Ranger, and that was quite a while ago. But yeah, so just knee articulation there. His shin does turn, which is pretty cool. His foot has front or up and down, no side to side, no pivot, nothing like that. Obviously his leg swings. His thigh does turn, as you can see there, and his waist does turn. He has a little bit of an ab crunch there, which is pretty nice. Shoulders up and down, 360. Single jointed elbows. His hands do turn, and they do swing a little bit up and down. And yes, they are removable also, and I'll get to that in a second. His head will turn 360, and he only has a slight little up and down, so it's not great. So, but yeah, these are really nice. I do like these. I can't say it enough. So kind of put him down, and let's actually put his armor on. So I'm gonna start with his chest plate. I like that symbol too. It's kind of like mechanical looking. Looks like a gear or something else. And again, we'll never see this because he's not a human. He's a robot. So I would think that, you know, this is all of him. So there's no humanoid form. Even though he is semi-humanoid, there's no actual muscles behind him. So put those together. One thing that I'm thinking of doing, because some of these don't click very well, and they're gonna be on display, and you know, they're for me and whatever, and I don't think I'm gonna sell them anytime soon. And obviously I do have 2 of a lot of these, not the original regular Megaforce, because I don't care for those that much, but on him I did pick up a second one. So I might glue some of these parts so they don't fall off too easily when I put them on display and stuff. So it's not a big deal. Take these off carefully. If you do decide to do the shield, be careful you don't break any of your pegs. So that's the only thing I can say about that. So again, the only annoying thing is that you do have to take off the arms, the hands I should say, just so you can put his armor, as you can see there. And that fits pretty well. And I think I have it on the right side, right? Maybe. I hope. I would think that these go on the bottom, not on the top. I could cheat and look at a picture. No, that definitely goes there. That fit. There you go. Put the hand back. He does come with a second set of hands. I do apologize. I just didn't show those to you. I'll show those to you in a minute once I've put this guy together. Hands are a little bit tough. So there you go. Take this one off. And again, carefully separate this there. I don't think they say left or right, but it's pretty easy. Normally when it comes to toys like this, it seems like a universal thing. Pegs always go towards the back of the toy. You know, you don't want to see those in the front of the toy. So yeah, there you go. So put that one back in. There you go, that one's in, that one locked. Yeah, these seem to keep, you know, they do fall. They move forward a little bit. So there you go. Where are we at next? Let's see. I'll do shoulders last, because I hear that they're only held on friction, so they do tend to fall. Again, his leg, I would think this is the front, and I'm gonna say it's left. It says right actually. So yes, right foot. So on this one it does tell you where it goes, which is good. I mean, I'm not being picky, but I do wish these almost had a little bit more metallic. But again, I just picked these up at Target. Actually, when they rang up, they were $60.99, and I said to the guy, actually, they're on a peg, and it says $14.99. His supervisor was walking by. He says, "Oh, can we go check on the aisle?" And she's like, "How much did you say?" I said, "They, you know, unless they're on the wrong peg, it says $14.99. That's what I would like to pay." She's like, "Well, it's only $2 each." So she gave me the $2 on each one discount. So that was pretty nice of her. So I got him in the white Ranger for $15. So pretty cool. I think these go for $18 on Toys R Us, which is crazy. So that fit pretty well there. Alrighty, just coming along. And then last but not least, actually, you know what? We'll put his communicator there. I mean, you can put his gun if you so wish, if you like. You know, he can kind of hold it like a cowboy, backwards. Cowboy, I meant to say. If you like, but I'm definitely going to stick his communicator there. His other hand would have a hole there, and he can hold his communicator that way also. So we're just going to put that there. And then this one doesn't have a peg, so this one won't hold on this side. So he definitely has to hold it in his hand here. His gun blaster / blade, as such. And is there a letter on these bad boys? Yes, there is actually. There's a left, and that would be this one here. And I don't know which side this is going. Yep, peg holes on the back. And there you go. Just friction. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's how it holds, on friction. Alrighty. Why did it fall so easily? Did I have it too low? Maybe. Whoa. That's not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. It's not holding very well. I mean, these I definitely wouldn't want to glue, because, you know, then you won't be able to move the shoulders and whatever not. But I mean, that's kind of, I will be honest, that's very poorly made. Wow, I'm really very disappointed in this, unless I'm doing it wrong, but I don't think so. There's really nowhere else I can really put it. So it's either that way or a little bit further up, but that's it, guys. That is honestly it. I mean, it's still cool looking, but yeah, very poorly made. You might think of wanting to glue it or something like that. So give you a little 360 on him real quick, and then we'll call it a night on this guy. So there you go. There's your Go Say Robo Knight. And those damn shoulders. Not cool. Not cool. And just so you can kind of see him against his 20-year cousin. There he is against not against, but next to the Red Ranger. They do look pretty cool next to each other. I mean, these will definitely look nice on display once I have, you know, a few more of them. So we'll see. Gotta hope they give us a Green Ranger. That'd be nice. He came with card number P100 exactly. P100. Very nice. Let's see what this says. And here we go.
Megaforce, ROBO Knight.
Nice. Robo Knight card. So there you go, folks. There is my quick little 15-minute review of Robo Knight, armored Robo Knight. Again, I picked mine up for $15. I don't think they're too bad. If you got kids, you know, I think the shoulder pieces are gonna be more of a pain. The legs and the forearms, you can probably glue if you like. The arms definitely wouldn't hinder the articulation on the elbow, I think. I'm pretty sure, actually, so that's something to think about. And it definitely wouldn't hinder the articulation on the legs if you did glue these two pieces together so they don't fall off. I probably wouldn't use a super crazy glue type of thing, because it's going to leave a residue if you put too much. So you can probably use a model glue, I would think, because obviously these are plastic bits there. And just use a little dab and just put it on the pegs themselves, and they should hold okay. So there you go. So yeah, thank you as always, guys. Please rate, comment, share, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Peace. Later.